Hello, 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 Love Revolution beloveds. I am delighted to talk to y'all about this phenomenal lady and the way that she infuses love into her personal life and her professional life. And this conversation could be 19 hours, and I'm going to hold it to about 10 minutes, and then you're going to hear some juiciness from her, and then y'all have got to go check her out. So, with that short little introduction, Shoshana, welcome. Tell
Well, thank you
everybody
for having
about
me.
you, and let's just dive right in.
Oh my goodness. Well, first, thank you so much for having me. And I love 8 billion people loving on 8 billion people.
Yes,
It is
yes,
so inspiring and magical. And I look forward to the day. I look
yes,
forward to the day.
yes,
I'll
yes.
tell you a little bit about me. I was a makeup artist in the film industry and TV. Worked in Atlanta a lot. Amazing place. Yeah, I did Vampire Diaries and I did The Walking Dead. And anyway, yeah, so that was a blast. And
Yes.
COVID changed everything for me,
Yeah.
as it did for many people. You know, I saw the big nonprofits struggling to respond. You know, in Los Angeles, we were shut down for over a year. And
Mhm.
what I saw were small nonprofits coming out and taking our seniors out and going grocery shopping and playing with the kids.
Yes.
And I didn't know who these small nonprofits were.
Yeah.
And as I started to get to know them, of course, because I go outside, I'm so friendly. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Where are you? Well, they were in my own community and I didn't know that they were there. And
Wow.
then I remember talking to my dad, and he said the exact same thing. Yeah, there's these small nonprofits that are out here. Don't know who they are. And
Yes.
I realized right then and there that I had a new calling.
There you go.
Like God just put it on my heart. These are the people I need to lift up and
Yes.
use my loud voice to lift
Yes.
up and love on.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
started to do research and I found out that there are 1.8 million nonprofits in America, and people only know of the top 10. And
Right.
those top 10, God bless them, but they are not in the streets. They are not in church basements making bologna sandwiches for the kids at school. They
Yeah.
are not in the street at 3 o'clock in the morning picking up a dog. And I realized that those people are community heroes, as I call them.
Yes.
I need to work with them. And so as I started to get to know them, I realized that some of them are running their businesses because they have either trauma they suffered themselves and
Yes.
they just want nobody to go through what they went through, or they just have a mission in their heart where they just want to help people.
Yeah.
And so that's how Pivster got started.
Yeah.
At, you know, I said to my husband, if I had $1 for everybody who cared about these things, we wouldn't have these problems. And he
Wow.
said, that's it right there. So we started Pivster, the Pay It Forward charity, where everybody chips in $1. And
Yeah.
then they suggest where to pay it forward because we see our community heroes. They
Yes.
can put them right on the website, suggest them. Now, those suggestions get vetted. So we vet those suggestions to make sure that they are authentic, that they are giving at least 80% to the cause, that
Yeah.
they're not making political donations with that money, that they're not paying BMW payments with that money, because that's illegal. You know, we make sure that the board and the people who run these nonprofits have never been in any lawsuits for
Mm.
fraud, misrepresentation, or
Wow.
misappropriation of funds, because
Wow.
that is a problem right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And we want the money to go to the people who are boots on the ground doing the work.
Yeah.
So that is how we make sure we do that. So once they come through vetting, every month we put 4 different causes on the website. And I think our 2 biggest problems in philanthropy today are trust and visibility.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
think by vetting them, we alleviate the trust gap.
Yes.
And visibility, we promote those 4 charities all month long on social media. We
Wow.
write their story, we write about who they are, we take their social media and repost it. And amazing things have come from that. We had a domestic abuse house, survivor house. One of our pipsters was a survivor. She
Wow.
didn't know that this house was in her community. She started donating her time. Then she started donating her money. And now 2 years later, she's on the board.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
what a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, that's God moving in people's hearts. They see
Right.
what's in their community. And
Right.
like that is the ultimate blessing.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the payoff when you
Yes.
see that people in your community finally find out who you are and help you succeed.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that is Pifster. So I ask people, please go to pifster.org. On the upper right side, it says join the movement. For at least $1, you can change somebody's life.
You know, one of the things that when you and I first met, and so one of the things I want to highlight just again in this short interview, because what you're doing is so amazing. And so I actually did it. I actually went to your website and I signed up because I was like, surely it's $1 plus something, or it's a fee, or it's whatever. Y'all, it is $1. It is $12 a year that I have committed to Pipster. Now, obviously you can do more if you want to, but what I love about it is it's one individual for $1 a month. I get one vote between these four. And then, you know, the other organizations are also getting visibility. They're also getting a little bit of funding if folks are donating to them. But then the one that wins, what do you do after they win? How do you also close that trust gap?
So that is one of the most important things.
It is.
We actually make a video showing your dollar doing what you voted it to do.
Yes.
Because I think the story is so important, and we want to see where our money goes and what it's being used for.
That's right.
And I think it's really important to show people. And not only that, but I want people to trust us.
Yeah.
I want people to see that when you go onto the website and you see the organizations that you might be voting for, there is a very specific, tangible need that they are asking for your money for.
Yes.
So for instance, we have a teen mentor camp, and they have a hole in their roof in one of their meeting rooms.
Wow.
And they just need a few $100s for their roof.
Right.
So I will probably I'll vote for somebody, and then I'll throw like $20 their way, which is the other great thing.
Yeah.
So you can always make a direct donation to anybody, and they'll get that direct donation no matter who gets the most votes.
Yes. Yes.
So we're raising money for all of them.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Yeah. And the impact videos are on our YouTube channel, they're on social media, and they're on our website.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. We've had tearjerkers.
As you know, so wholeheartedly, and 8 billion people love 8 billion people.
Yes.
And one way that we do that is we link arms, and we say, okay, I've got a little extra, you need a little extra. How can we all work together? And the way that you do it is so innovative. And I just am so glad to know you. I'm so glad to learn more about you. I'm glad to promote you here. And I absolutely just find what you and Chris are doing just so so heartwarming. And thank you for being a part of the Love Revolution, truly.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for what you do. And I honestly, I praise God for the idea.
Yeah.
I really do, because there is the power in many. When we link arms and we chip in our pocket change, when we do it all together, we can change somebody's life.
That's exactly
and we
right.
We have. Last month, we helped a single mother who had a 12-year-old daughter who got pneumonia and her lung collapsed. And immediately she was taken to the hospital, and immediately she was thousands and thousands of dollars in debt. Now, granted, insurance took care of that, a lot of it, but we were able to give her enough money where she could stay home from work and be with her child and focus on healing.
Yes.
And that is because all of us came together and chipped in our pocket change.
Yeah.
There is the power of many.
It is the power of many. And that's what so many of us don't understand. And I also think that many of us don't understand that that when we are hate-filled to someone else, it's coming back on us.
Absolutely.
So conversely, when we are love-filled towards ourselves and others, it's this constant flow of love. And, and that's who we're all meant to be. We're not meant to be hate-filled. We're not meant to be.
I am a walking testimony of that exact theory. A walking testimony, because what my community has been able to do has blessed me, and it's just the most overwhelming gratitude and awe and humbleness, because what my community has been able to do, from sending a 6-year-old boy to Cincinnati to get heart surgery, from paying off a senior citizen's utility bill so she could use her electric wheelchair. I mean, the stories, getting female veterans PTSD counseling for a few months. I mean, really, it's just, it is a blessing. And again, I'm in awe of the love that I'm able to bring this community together and to show them when we join together what we could do.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, love, I could, as I said, talk to you forever, and I'm going to close here.
I wish we
But
could.
you all go to pipster.org and check her out and join me, and maybe we can start a little friendly competition about who we're voting for, and knowing that all four are delightful candidates, and we get to kind of show where our heart wants to go, and that's also the beautiful thing. So thank you, Shashana, for all you do. And thank you for being amazing. And thank you for being part of Love Revolution.
Thank you for Love Revolution.
All right, beloveds, delighted to bring Shashana to you. And that's our Love Revolution interview for this time. And I'll be back soon with another interview. Thanks, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.